Hi everyone, today I prepared a super nice yin session. It's your time to recharge, take a moment for yourself, with deep stretches, letting go, finding your mobility all in once. We're gonna need a couple of help today. Use a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, please bring a pillow or something that works as well. We need a strap. If you don't have a strap, just take a belt or maybe even a scarf, but take care it's not too stretchy, something that you can pull and it keeps its form more or less. You can use a blanket, it's not absolutely mandatory, it's just for Shavasana, and a couple of blocks if you have them. Bring everything close to you and have it handy. The session is definitely for all levels, and yeah, we can start. We're going to start in a cross-legged position, making sure you're comfortable, straightening your spine. You can imagine something is drawing you upwards, elongating your spine. Maybe you want to roll back your shoulders and down to open up your chest. Turn your palms upward, close your eyes, and start observing your breath. Observe the inhale, the air flows into your lungs, and the exhale, how the air comes out again. What temperature has the air? Maybe you can notice it's a little colder when you inhale, and it's a little warmed up when you exhale. You can feel the connection with the mat, your feet and maybe part of your legs and hips and sitting bones are connected to the floor, giving you lots of stability, grounding, and a sense of ease. Upper body feels lighter and lighter with every exhale. You can let go of everything that happened today, the last weeks, very planning that's coming the next days. Now is the moment to be fully here. Allow yourself this time, this space to be fully present. Knowing the more present you are right now, the easier it will be afterwards to organize everything, to be there for your family, to do all your tasks. For now, just really bring your attention inward. Your body, your sensation of sitting here, feeling the air touching your skin, the clothes wrapped around you. Take every sensation in. Even you can maybe hear slight noises, like slightly some sounds in the background. Just take note of them and let them go. Let them be. Another deep breath into your lungs, maybe the biggest one of today, filling up all your lungs. And exhale with your mouth. And let go, let all the air out. Inhale again. Exhale with your mouth. Inhale all the way up. Fill your lungs until the end. And exhale with a sigh. Last one. Inhale. All the way up. And exhale, let go, let your shoulders drop. Slowly becoming aware of this room without opening the eyes. Imagining the room you're sitting in. And then we're slowly gonna bring our hands up to the sky, stretching us long, opening the chest, maybe looking upwards in between our hands, growing a little bit taller, opening up here. And then bringing down our left hand to the side, drawing our right arm overhead, long and open. Coming back to center, growing up and long. And your right arm comes to the side, leaning towards your right side. And then slowly coming back to center with our upper body, inclining our head towards our left. Maybe bringing the hands far away from us, still touching the ground, to have a deeper stretch. Observing your breath, your sensations. Incline it towards your right. If you feel any specific area of tension, try to breathe into that area. Send your breath in that direction. The oxygen can travel all the way towards that area of tension, loosening it up. Bringing your head towards the center, coming forwards into our tabletop position. I'm going to turn around so you can see me. We're going to start in our first posture, in our melting heart posture. So we're walking forward with our arms. Hips stay aligned over our knees. We're not going to drop in forward or backwards. And here we're trying to go down the maximum with our upper body. Maybe we stay here and bring our front towards the mat. Maybe you can push your chest lower down and even come on your chin. But this is only when you can really bring down your chest. breathe here deeply. Letting go with every breath. Sinking deeper into the posture. Not forcing, just relaxing. In Yin, we often try to find that spot, that edge, we call it. That sensation where you have this yummy stretch, but you don't push, you don't hurt yourself. It's a posture that you can hold for a longer amount of time. Whenever you would feel like a sharp pain, or maybe like ants running, for example, in this posture through your arms, please come out and adapt the posture. Come a little bit further up, for example. Try to move your hands further to the side. See how that changes. Sharp pain or a feeling of having some ants in our hands, like some tickling, can be a sign of a nerve that's being compressed. We want to avoid that. Sinking a little deeper with your chest down, letting go. Try to feel really in every cell of your body. Whenever you start thinking, your thoughts come up, you're somewhere else, try to bring yourself back to the posture. Really being here, observing, watching your breath ebb and flow. Feel like you want to adjust the posture, do so now. Maybe try to go a bit deeper. Maybe ease out a little bit for the last couple of seconds. And then slowly bringing your chest up, walking with your hands underneath your elbows to be back into our tabletop position, and bring your hips back. Slide down either with the arms to the front into child's pose, or bring the arms next to your body. That can be really nice right now, a variation of our child's pose. Bringing your hands to the front if you had them next to your body. Bring your hips up. Tuck your toes under. Press your hips up into your down dog. Knees can be bent. Maybe you want to walk it out, have some movement here. Listen to your body. And then we're going to walk towards the front of our mat, in between our hands. We keep the upper body down, and we're just going to bring our hands behind our back, interlacing the fingers, straightening the arms, and letting fall behind our back, stretching the shoulders in the other direction. You can always have the legs bent a little bit. Find your edge, your comfort. If you want to add a mudra here, you can straighten the index fingers. It looks a little bit like a pistol. To have a bit more energy here. Try to send the breath specifically into your shoulder area. Try inhaling with your nose and exhaling with your mouth. Maybe with a sigh. Do it again. One more time. Bringing your hands back down to the floor next to your feet, coming down with your hips, sitting a little bit back so you have some space. Maybe you want to bring your pillow behind you to bring the head on it. You can also lay flat on the mat, completely up to you. You should also have your strap handy somewhere. And it's important that we have a big opening. So I'm going to explain this. You're going to have a big loop like this, because we're going to bring one of our feet in there, the other one without the strap. We're going to lift the leg that's in the strap for now and see how far we can go. Maybe you would already want to make the loop a little bit smaller, depending how high you can bring your leg, because you want to bring the loop behind your head. Make sure it's not on the neck. Find your edge. It shouldn't be too tight, but also not too loose. We're gonna stay here for a couple of minutes. So find a comfortable option. Bring your hands to the side, letting go. And straighten the leg as much as possible if that feels comfortable. If it doesn't, keep it bent, absolutely no problem. To intensify, you straighten, to loosen up a little bit, you bend it. The higher you bring the leg, the more intense, the lower down, you lessen the stretch. Maybe close your eyes if you haven't done yet. Observe the sensations that come up. Start shaking with your leg. The shaking is quite a bit. Maybe it's a sign to open up the strap a little bit and lower the leg a little bit. Consciously let go of all the body parts that we're not using. So for example, let your shoulders drop, arms lay heavy by your side, they're not engaged. The leg that's laying on the mat is completely relaxed. Feel into your leg that's up in the strap. And see if you want to intensify the stretch a little bit and make the strap a little bit smaller, the loop. Or if you want to loosen it up a little bit for the last couple of seconds. One last deep breath here. And then with your hands, take the strap behind your back. Take it out of behind of your back. Bring your head down. And bring the strap in your right hand. We're gonna guide our leg to drop towards the right side. Take care here. See how far you want to go down. Again, find your edge. Don't push too much. You can always bring your feet a little bit lower down towards your left feet, towards the one that's on the mat, or a bit higher towards your upper body. Higher, more intense, a bit lower, less intense. Same thing with the distance of the floor. The lower you go, the more intense. Find your option here. If you want, you can also use the other hand to hold the strap to make this a bit more comfortable. Trying to find a posture that's the most passive possible. I know your hands are working. Still try to find an option that works for you best. Feeling into the sensation of openness. Maybe you can observe with every exhale how your feet drops a little bit lower, closer towards the ground. You can always bend your knee a little bit if you want to. We're working towards straightening the knee. See if you need to adapt a little bit, bring the leg a bit higher towards your upper body. One more deep inhale and exhale here. Next inhale, guide your leg towards the center, upwards again. And then bring your leg slowly, this can be really intense, towards the left side. So crossing over your body, dropping down to the side. Same thing here, find your edge, don't push. Breathing deeply, sending the air into your hips, into your thighs, everywhere where you feel tension. Whenever your thoughts drift away, bring yourself back into the body, into the feelings, the sensations, your breath. Maybe you want to adapt a little bit. Bring your feet a bit higher towards your body, further down. Bending the knee a little, whatever you feel like. Do it now for the last couple of breaths. then slowly and gently guide your leg back up the center. Be careful here. Taking off the strap and bringing the leg down to the floor next to your other leg that was lying there all the time. And now feel into the lengths of your both legs. Maybe you can feel a difference here. How is your leg lying on the floor that we just worked with? How's it for the other one? And then slowly lift the leg that we haven't used that. For me, it's the left one. Bring the strap around. Maybe you have to widen the strap again, because we're just starting. Maybe you have a different range on your other leg. You can always change. See where's your edge, and then bring the strap behind your back, behind your neck. It's more like behind the head, not really on the neck. That can be painful, so really make sure it's behind the head. And then when you find a good posture, let go of the arms. Bring them next to your body. And breathe here. Observe the feeling of this leg that's in the air right now. Scan every centimeter from hips to knees, calves, ankle, feet and even toes. Maybe you have to adapt the strap. If it's sliding somewhere, bring it back behind your head. Maybe you want to make the circle of the strap a bit tighter, intensifying the stretch. Maybe you want to loosen it up. Listen to your body. Always bend your leg a little bit if necessary. Starting to shake. Loosen up the stretch a little bit. One more last deep breath here. And then take the strap out behind your head into your hands, guiding your feet towards the side, opening your leg up. If it's the left feet, you go to the left side. If it's the right one, you go to the right. Notice the difference towards the other leg. Maybe one side is easier. Relax your face as well. Every exhale, letting go a little bit more. Letting the leg fall further down. Observing every sensation, the inside of your leg, and the hip, the connection of the strap with the feet. And your breath that just keeps on coming in and out. Maybe you want to adapt a little bit, intensifying, coming a bit out of the stretch for the last couple of seconds. After your last breath, bring your legs slowly back to the center first. Maybe wiggle your hands, they work a little bit. And then guide your leg across over you. That can be a super weird feeling, a big change now. Maybe you need to bend the leg on this side, maybe it's different here. Maybe you can keep it straight. And guiding it down towards the side. Breathing here. Sending your breath into the areas that are tense, that are tight. That are screaming for attention. Observing every inch of your leg and also the rest of the body that's trying to let go at the same time. Accepting a slight feeling of maybe uncomfortableness and stretches can be a bit uncomfortable to a certain degree. So knowing that with every breath you can let go a little bit more. Taking your last big breath here. And then slowly bringing our feet back up to the sky, taking care, being gentle, taking out the strap, and bringing your leg down towards the ground. Letting the feet fall to the side for a moment and observe your both legs. Maybe you want to bring your feet behind your sitting bones. Maybe if you had a pillow, push it away for a second. Bringing your arms next to your side and just lifting your hips for a moment, pressing them up. Maybe even interlacing the fingers behind your back, pressing yourself even further up. To counter stretch here. Letting go of your hands, coming back down with your hips, vertebra by vertebra. Tugging your knees in. And then coming back up to a seated position. Turning towards the side of your mat, opening up your legs. And please make sure you find an option that is not your maximum. Don't try to open up all the way. Try to find like 80%. Bring your legs a little bit in. Wrap your bolster and maybe even your blanket if you want. Don't have it too far away. We inhale, straighten our spine, growing our chest up, opening. And we turn towards our left side, towards our left leg, so the torso really comes over. And then we slowly come down. Maybe that's just here, you're trying to come down with your upper body. Maybe it's further down. Maybe you want to bring a bolster in between your upper body and your leg. Folding over and letting go. Making sure that you really let go your legs, your upper body. Nothing is active here. Breathing deeply, allowing yourself to sink low, let go, observing your breath. And maybe change the posture a little bit, come a little bit deeper, come a little bit out. You can always bend your knee a little bit if necessary, if that feels better. Listen to your body. to really let go of your arms as well and your shoulders, the space in between your shoulder blades, your head. Taking your last breath here. If you've been all the way down, bring your hands closer towards your body, pressing into your hands, slowly, slowly, slowly coming up towards the center, guiding yourself towards the other side, turning towards your right leg. Bringing the bolster with you if you've used that, and folding over your right leg. Noticing the difference of both legs. Maybe this one is stiffer or not. Just observing and accepting it. Again, observe your whole body to see if there's any muscle that's still active. Try to release and let go, especially with the exhale, sinking deeper into the posture. Taking your last big inhale and exhale, and then slowly coming back out, and then turning towards the center. One last fold. Maybe you're just trying to fold forward. Maybe this looks like this, all the way up with your spine. Maybe you can fold a little bit further, coming onto your lower arms. Maybe you want to use either a bolster, a pillow, or maybe even a block to put your head on it and to stimulate your third eye as well. You can use different heights of your block. Bringing the arms forward and long.
letting go of everything that no longer serves you. Noticing this connection with the floor, the stability, this grounding that we have when we come towards the floor. Breathing into your heart center, to the back of your heart. Maybe you even want to imagine a light in your heart, spreading out from the back of your heart, lighting up the whole room. With every breath, the light gets stronger and stronger. Sending love towards the universe, yourself. And feeling this empowerment, the strength of this light that guides you. Last breath here. While we slowly come out this posture.
Coming to seated position first. And then bring your hands underneath your knees, bending them, bringing them towards in front of you, maybe giving yourself a little hug. Bring the legs back to the side, to the end of your mat, turning towards your stomach, coming onto your stomach. And we're going to do a last stretch on both sides, obviously. Well, we're going to bring our right arm in a 45-degree angle, more or less. Straight out. Left hand comes next to our chests. And from here we're going to push into our left hand, rolling towards our right side. Head can be on the mat, like this. If this is super uncomfortable for your right arm, you can always bring him in a 90-degree angle. Or even make, this cactus arms. That's completely up to you. Roll to the side and then bring your right leg up, bent, pushing a little bit further back. That's it. Maybe closing your eyes and sinking deep into this posture. That feels good for you. You can bring your left hand behind your back. Remember to find your edge and don't push too much. We're not going to find our limit. Should be comfortable enough to stay in the posture for a moment. Breathing, sending the air into your chest, into your shoulder, your arm. Letting go of anything that we're holding on to.
letting go of the thought that we have to do everything on our own. Taking some weight off our shoulders. Knowing we can always ask for support. Last deep breath here. Untwisting your legs, rolling back onto your stomach slowly. Maybe wiggle your hips from side to side, bring both arms next to your chest. And then straightening out our left arm. Same thing here, either 45-degree angle, 90-degree angle to the side, maybe even cactus arms, you decide. And then we roll onto our right side, head can be on the mat. Maybe we're gonna bend our left leg in front of our right leg, so that the left feet is looking towards the sky. Breathing here. Observing any sensation, any emotion that's coming up. Again, sending the air into our shoulder region, to our chest, everywhere where you can feel some tension. And with every exhale, we can watch this tension melt away. Like an ice cube on a hot summer day. One more deep breath here. And slowly letting go of your left feet first. Legs parallel rolling towards your stomach. Bringing your arms next to your chest, wiggling your hips side to side. And then slowly finding your own way, maybe pushing into the arms to change the sides. So we're coming into our last posture, Vasana. Maybe you want to grab your pillow. And maybe you also want to take your blanket to not be cold. Putting a blanket on top of you. That feels good. Making yourself comfortable. Letting the feet fall towards the side. Hands towards the sides of your body. Palms facing up. Feeling into your body. How do you feel after this practice? Observing how the point between your eyebrows, your third eye. Just letting go, getting softer, brighter and lighter. Your jaw drops. There's no force, just pure relaxation. Go watch your body become heavier and heavier and even heavier, sinking deep into the ground. Letting you sink deeper and deeper and deeper into this last relaxation. Either you can stay a bit longer in this Shavasana if you would like to. Stop the video. Or you can come out with me, starting to breathe deeper into your stomach. Wiggling your hands, fingers and toes. Maybe stretching your arms overhead. Finding your own way to a seated position. Cross-legged, and you keep the blanket. Completely up to you. The last time we're going to inhale, bringing our arms up. Exhale, bring them towards your front, your mouth, and your heart. Inclining your heads down, thanking yourself for taking this time for yourself, doing something good for yourself, thanking the universe for being alive, being able to experience this moment. Namaste. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, evening, whatever it is, and see you next time.